Hi, welcome to another Hotel Tales What's Your Story chat series. LEGOLAND Malaysia Resort is Malaysia's first international theme park, which opened in Iskandar Puteri, Johor in 2012. It is the first LEGOLAND theme park in Asia and sixth in the world. LEGOLAND Malaysia features a theme park with hotel accommodation, a water park, and an aquarium, all in Johor Bahru, the southern state of Malaysia. We are very fortunate to have with us today an extremely busy man, the Divisional Director of LEGOLAND Malaysia Resort, Mr. C.S. Lim. C.S. has been a part of the LEGOLAND Malaysia Resort family since joining as Finance Director in 2015. Prior to joining the company, CS was with Marriott International for 18 years and have held roles of Finance Director, Operations Director, and Head of Group Procurement, as well as being involved in many task force assignments and projects. CS is a member of Malaysian Association of Certified Public Accountants, holds a Bachelor of Science in Computer Science from University Kebangsaan Malaysia, and a postgraduate certificate in Business and Management Practice from Kingston University, United Kingdom. He is also a board member of Malaysian Association of Hotels since 2008 and currently holds the position of Vice President in the association. Let's chat with CS and find out what's his story. Stay tuned. Hi, welcome again to another episode of Hotel Tales What's Your Story chat series. The mention of LEGOLAND and the kids in us will start to emerge. Though the theme park aims to target kids between age 3 to 12, it is equally appealing to any kids below the age of 99. It offers awesome adventure, rides, shows, and attractions inspired by the popular LEGO brand. We are so fortunate to have with us today Mr. C.S. Lim, the Divisional Director of LEGOLAND Malaysia Resort. C.S., thank you for joining us in this chat series.
Thank you very much, Hanley, for inviting me to join this series.
Yeah. C.S., you have been a very experienced hotelier and now head the LEGOLAND Malaysia as its Divisional Director. LEGOLAND Malaysia consists of a theme park and a hotel. Tell us, what are the main differences in managing a theme park versus a hotel versus a theme park with hotel?
Okay, hotel and theme park are basically two separate items, so two separate products, although both are basically tourism related. If on a hotel basis, basically from a hotel business, we are talking about attracting people to come and stay for a variety of reasons. It could be people coming to hotel to stay because for leisure, for holidays, even for business or convention. So there are plenty of reasons why someone comes to stay in a hotel, and your objective in a hotel is try to maximize the rate that you can get for the hotel, it's basically income and also the revenue. In theme park, basically is generally leisure. Although, like in LEGOLAND perspective, we do cater for corporate groups who come to do some basically like team buildings, even brainstorming. So basically it's basically to have fun. It's a very good environment even to do some brainstorming. But basically in a theme park, you can't sleep there unless you hide, and when we close, you just sleep when we close in the park. So in a way, theme park is something also very little bit different because it's very much capital intensive. In hotel, generally you may renovate certain rooms after a number of years, but theme park, you always try to add something new, either something fixed or something variable, every to keep the park refreshed year in, year out. So in a way, managing a theme park can be much more complex. Theme park is not talking about dry park where you have roller coaster, you have rides, but for example, like in water park, we have slides, and totally like lazy river that we have in LEGOLAND is totally very different. And as you rightly mentioned, Hanley earlier, we also have an aquarium to make sure our fishes, our octopus are well fed whether it's MCO or non-MCO, whether you open or not open, you still need to clean their house, basically the tanks and so on. So basically, the scope is so big, so wide. So in a way, it's something different compared to hotel. No disrespect, I've been in hotel for many, many years, but it's different because it's actually much more complicated and the scope is much wider. Just that's the difference.
Wow, so definitely these two components complement each other so well. Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. Especially when talking about the one question you asked is managing theme park hotel with theme park or theme park with hotel. So if you look at that perspective, I just give you one simple for those in hotels. In hotels, we're always talking about RevPAR. You must have the best RevPAR in your hotel to make sure that means that you manage well, you sell well, your revenue management is great. But in hotel, that in a way, in theme park hotels, what we always say that occupancy is king, average rate is queen. In a way, we want more people to stay, sometimes with a slight, so-called lower average rate, but we have the numbers in the hotel because those people who come for a theme park hotel, they will go into our theme park. So that's a very big difference.
Oh, very good. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Now, Zia, share with us what goes on behind the closed doors of LEGOLAND during the months of closure due to the various movement control orders. I'm sure there's a lot of things that you are doing behind the scenes, even though you are not open to the public.
Honestly, MCO, as I say, it got a major impact to almost every one of us. But if you look at it from a positive perspective, actually it's an opportunity, give an opportunity to reset, to rethink what we need to do. And also give us a space. For example, we review back our SOPs, review back our procedures to make sure we can enhance it to ensure full compliance with the requirement of the new COVID-19 SOP brought by the government, for example. We also take the opportunity, of course, to also maintain, refresh a lot of our assets so that it looks much better when we reopen subsequently. And most important of all, we actually do a lot of trainings. This is an opportunity because a lot of times when park is open, resort is open, everyone is busy, you don't have time to retrain, reskill the employees that we have. Especially during this pandemic, there are a lot of new SOP, new procedures. A lot of times, you could actually roll out a procedures, but are the employees willing to do it consistently, or just knowing for today and tomorrow they forget? And that comes a lot with training. So you can see that there are many things that happen during the closure. Not only that, like I say, we're not talking about just the back office. For example, on a LEGOLAND perspective, we actually do engagement with our guests, like we roll out, for example, like a lot of online engagement. They actually participate in a lot of contests, building Legos via our Facebook page, and also we actually roll out an online platform to sell our Lego product. So in a way, we do engagement from one end, revenue-wise, and we also do take a lot of opportunity to maintain our park in much a better way when the park reopens.
Wow, so it's really good to know that you are focusing equally both on the hardware as well as the software. Yeah, so that's really excellent. Yeah. So since the reopening on March the 11th, have you seen a surge in demand, or are people still very cautious about going to theme park?
To be honest, it's still in early days, but we can see a lot of encouraging signs that people are actually coming by, despite the interstate border is actually closed. We are very confident that people will come because just like us, we've been locked down for too long. We feel bored. We want to go somewhere, especially a happy and fun place like LEGOLAND. So in a way, we are expecting, we can see a lot of bookings that's coming up very high because of the pent-up demand that comes in. We are confident, of course. Like I said, the best is still if we could reopen state borders and international borders. But we would expect some good business, reasonably good business as the day comes moving forward.
Now, CS, tell me, I've always been very interested to know how often does the theme park change its rides and attraction? Do you have a formula to do this?
Oh yes, we do. We do have. In fact, for example, in Legoland, our DNA is always there's something new. Always there's something new. Yearly, yearly you break down to the month. So in a way, we have a formula to, like for example, in terms of investment, we have some so-called higher lows, depends on how much we do. We can't be investing a major ride every year, or we can't be not doing anything at all. So basically, in terms of capital investment, we do have a planned program, but we have it every year. For example, even like this current year, which is a bit uncertain, we are lining up a number of events. New events are going to be rolled out. For example, we have a Lego building, something unique that we're going to roll out very soon. We also have some festival like Friends Lego IP Festival, and also even water park splash festival. So in a way, there's always something new that we plan to roll out, despite whatever year we are in, as long as we are open.
Good, yeah. You know, I've seen your theme rooms, in the hotel, and I find them really unique. Tell us how it is configured, and what experience can guests expect when they stay in one of these rooms?
Okay, even before going to the room, when you walk in the hotel, we are already themed. It's from the lobby to the room. So in a way, even to the restaurants, even to the lift when you take, we already have team Lego. So in a way, it's an journey experience from the car park or from your lobby straight to the rooms. In Legoland, we have actually four major team rooms: Pirate, Adventure, Kingdom, and Ninjago. Basically, there are 4 different types to cater for different needs or different liking in a way. In Pirate, you were able to step into your own pirate cabin with pirate bedding, curtains, wallpaper, and even a Lego parrot.
Yeah.
In Adventure, once you go in, you will feel like an ultimate adventure, and you can hunt for some hidden treasure among Lego tarantulas, scorpions, lizards, and even jungle animals. And in Kingdom, it's fit even for prince and princesses with bunting, shields, flags to meet all the royal standards. And Ninjago is a Ninjago universe where you could master elements, and when you get in, lie down, you relax in the lavish robe, like you can actually sleep like a victorious ninja. So basically, these are all different themes if you come into Legoland.
So parents can be sure they are not going to have a restful time, even in the rooms, because the kids are going to be so busy exploring the rooms. Well done. I think this is really excellent. The theme room. CS, I wanted to ask you also about the the stringent recruitment requirements, because I know a lot of famous theme parks around the world do that, and I believe Legoland Malaysia is no different in this area. Tell us what characteristics you look for when you hire an associate for your organization.
Okay, honestly, the principles are similar whether you're in a theme park or even in different organization. The main thing, there are always 3 criteria. First one is attitude. Second is attitude, and the third one is attitude. Yeah, but in team, right? In theme park, it's basically somebody who has to be attitude towards people. It has to be a people's person, because we're in the service industry, similar to hotel. Of course, theme park is something where we even want, because theme park you engage with people almost all the time. In hotel, somebody was checking, go to the room, you may not even engage with the particular guest. But in theme park, you engage with guests all the time. As long as you're working in the theme park, there are guests in the theme park, you're bound and meet them and you can engage with them. So in a way, you have to be very comfortable with people. And the whole thing about an attitude is you have to have great attitude towards people, friendly, and smile, able to smile. And some people are very reluctant to smile. So basically, these are the attitudes that we're looking at. Extremely important.
Yeah, that's of course, attitude is the and probably passion as well. Passion of wanting to serve people, right? That's good. Yeah,
that comes from passion, because passion is the base anyway.
Right.
Yeah, correct.
How does Legoland position itself differently from other integrated resorts who have also grown over the years in Malaysia? Some even now collaborating with international brands such as yours. So how do you differentiate Legoland with all these other theme parks?
Okay, Legoland we actually so-called position as the only international theme park in Malaysia.
Yeah.
Okay. We have, for example, we love best practices that we actually have obtained from our parent company, Merlin Entertainment Worldwide. So a lot of times we actually keep the highest standards. Not talking about just like, for example, like COVID-19 SOP compliance. We're talking about new creation, new ideas, new creativity events. So we have a lot of support from our parent company who have more than 100 over attractions worldwide. So I think that's the different way we have the advantage, because we could create something very new, something very creative because of our strength of the worldwide attractions that we have, and we have actually a team of creative talents who keep rolling out such ideas.
No, thank you for sharing that with us. Yes. And before I let you go, can you tell us what we can expect to see in Legoland in the near future? Any new attractions or rides coming that we should be looking forward to?
Yeah, okay. Like say, if you step in, hopefully interstate reopen next month. Okay, the first thing you see would be our Friendship Festival. Something very creative, something very new. You'll be impressed with the performance and events that we're going to have it on a weekly and daily basis. And we also have a very unique Lego building activities. It's basically due to the pandemic, Lego is going something unique for the guests or for the children to actually look how can we rebuild our country, our world, and so on. So it's something very unique that you will not be able to see in any other places. These are some of those teasers that I'm just throwing out especially for you.
Great. Thank you, CS. Thank you very much for coming on to the show and sharing with us all the insights of Legoland. So viewers, the next time you are in Johor, you know what to do. You must visit the Legoland. Thank you, CS, for coming on to the show. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Hanley. Thanks.